Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where we continue our Japanese campaign. And last time we had a massacre of Chinese torpedo boats. Today we will be continuing our struggle. And we start off right away against a light cruiser and a torpedo boat with a heavy cruiser and another heavy cruiser. I'm going to auto-resolve that, sink the torpedo boat. Could have been better. But these are no fights that really interest me. There we go. Let's see. We have a convoy battle that also doesn't really hold my interest today. I'm not feeling it right now. What I do feel is a full upgrade of my fleet to begin with today. So, let's start off with my battleship. Let's hit the refit button. And case-made guns, yeah, they are Mark IIs. And the 3-inch are also Mark IIs. Okay. Refit time is a single month. Is there anything else I need to do? If I go with nickel steel, we're just a bit overweight, so let's keep the steel plating in. I could get some anti-torp protection in. It doesn't really affect the refit time, so why not? Why not, ladies and gentlemen? Why not? There were no ships available of that class. Seriously? Battleships. Oh, they're still being built. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I wonder if I delete this design while building it. I should still be building them, right? It's not deleting. Yeah, of course not. You can never be sure, though. You can never be sure, people. The Ikoma. My racing boats. Let's refit you. Screw the engine efficiency. Mark II guns, very nice. We already have the torpedoes. Let's go with standard crew quarters on these ships. I intend to use them for a while longer, after all. So, delete this design. And I can already upgrade 4 of you. That's pretty nice. Heavy cruiser. And let's also make sure I do have the rangefinders. Apparently I forgot them on my Spanish campaign the other day. Oh, that really annoyed me. There we go. When someone informed me of it, I was like, oh my god, how could I have been so stupid? If there is one thing you always have on your ships, it's a rangefinder. I mean, you can do with it. You can leave out a torp protection on several cases. Don't leave out the rangefinder. Do I? Sure, why not? Why not, people? And I can upgrade quite a few of you to this new design. The old design can be deleted. Then we have a light cruiser. The light cruiser, of course, has 4 2-inch guns. Not a lot, but enough that it can do with an upgrade. And we could go with enhanced reloading as well on you. Just making sure, yeah, they are Mark IIs. The Mogami class light cruisers, let's upgrade them. After this massive, devastating loss by the Chinese Navy, I am pretty much the dominant factor here in Southeast Asia for now. So I can afford to have all my ships, or well, a lot of my ships in dry dock for a while. And look at that, if I upgrade these ships, the guns no longer fit. But they do fit there. Alright, problem solved. And we are still with 15-inch torpedoes, but we can go with gun cotton as well on this one. I know I forgot to do that on my cruisers, but I'll do it another time. Refit the torpedo boats that I have left. Ooh, that is not a lot. And delete this upgrade. I already upgraded you, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, then we have a heavy cruiser of 4,000 tons and a heavy cruiser of 4,500 tons, the Azuma class. We have a couple of those, so yes. You do have 3-inch guns that can be upgraded. So let's upgrade them. A full refit, please. And also switch out the powder. Of course, this little gun is being a bit annoying now in terms of firing angle. I'm gonna keep her in though, just for the ammo. Just for the ammo. And this ship had light shells. I'm going to refit her with normal shells. The Azuma refit 3 of those ships and delete the original design. The Ikoma. View this design. Can I copy you? I can. The Shinao class, yes. It would be so nice if I could go with nickel steel, but so bloody expensive. 10-inch main belts. A 4-inch main and aft belts. A 1.3 main deck. Save the design. And then I'm going to retire the Ikoma class. Delete. And I'm going to build 2 more battleships of this type. Now let's see, refitting. Most is 1 month. We have several ships being repaired. Several ships being built. And a lot of ships at sea. That is the thing, isn't it? I really need to return my ships home and upgrade them. So let's do so. Let's break off the blockade for now. Let's auto-resolve this fight for now. Well, that's what happens when you auto-resolve, people. We did sink a lot of transports though, so it is a win. But a costly one. A very costly one, I must say. Let's focus on big gun tech. Let's focus on hull strengthening. And hit the end turn. Give the Russians a chance to actually get to their ports again. And let's continue upgrading whatever ships I have. We're building 10 battleships. Frankly, I'm surprised the Chinese have not asked for peace yet. If I was in their boots, I probably would have. Because let's face it, they're behind almost 10,000 points. Alrighty then. The Chinese fleet has been unleashed, as you can see this turn. Again, a lot of torpedo boats. Seriously, Chinese. Active fleet, 17 ships. 14 of them are torpedo boats. The Chinese fleet is just gone. Of course, that means they have a naval budget from here to Tokyo. It's quite impressive. Then again, so is mine. And more of my ships are home. So I can check if there are more ships that can be upgraded. And from the looks of it, there are some. Not a lot. Ooh, the IJN. No torpedo boats, but another heavy cruiser. Has gone to upgrade. 4 ships being upgraded. Very good. The Suma is low on ammo. Where is the Suma? Well, she must be in port. I don't have any ships out. I'm not going to do this convoy battle. I really do not feel like it. I feel like reorganizing my fleets a bit and give the enemy a chance to actually surrender. And I also really wonder what the enemy is going to do right now. Another turn has passed. Relations are worsening with our enemies. And the enemy is becoming more and more aggressive with their light ships. Yeah, I'm gonna take these fights, I think. However, first things first. Do we know? No, we'll probably, well, either the 10-inch Mark IIs or the 13-inch. I reckon we'll get the 13-inch guns. It reminds me, the 9-inchers are Mark IIs. Do I have ships with 9-inch guns? Yeah, I do. Do you already have the Mark II-inch guns? I am not... Yeah, well, they have the modern look, so I suppose they do. At least the Akuma. Yeah, you got the Mark IIs. Should I upgrade more of my ships to have 9-inch guns then? For example, just as a test, could I refit this ship, take the 7-inch gun out, and replace it with... the weight is an issue, though. The weight is an issue. Is it feasible? Can I get this to work? Let's see, I'm let's say 300 tons overweight. Crew quarters, gone. Range, lower it a bit. Nickel steel. Iron plate is slightly... cheaper, but not much. I could simply get rid of the anti-torp, but it's 5 months to rebuild this ship with these guns, and 5 months is pretty long. I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it, people. It is too long a time to get this refit going. And I think it would be more useful to simply build a new heavy cruiser design. A heavy cruiser that is very big and uses 9-inch guns. Let's take a look, shall we? We can build a 5,000 tonner. And 5,000 tons is a lot. Now, that's fine. That's fine. A medium funnel? No, sir. That is not working. I can get a large one in there. And I could simply say, let's go to 18 knots on you. Make you a bit slower. A bit slower than my battleships. Because I would really like a heavy cruiser with 9-inch guns. That would be quite a bit of firepower. Let's see. Mark 1s, 3-inchers are Mark 2s. So this is the firepower of this ship. With a torpedo launcher as well. Main tower. Ooh, Mark 4s. They're getting pretty decent. Secondary guns, 2-inch. Yes, please. Look at that. Then I can say better engine, nickel steel, barbette, anti-torp. And let's go with a balanced rudder on you. I would like gun cotton. I would like a rangefinder. Reduced torpedo ammo. Enhanced reloading. With increased shells because you need to fire a few thousand shells to hit something. Now, I could go for a glass cannon. What is the lowest armor we can go with? 4 main belt and for the rest no armor at all. 40% boost we have. Let's go with a 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 2. And all the rest, please dump it into the main belt. Oh, almost 7.5. All right. This is acceptable. Casemate armor. Overweight. There we go. 1.3. A slow but, well, heavily armed and acceptable armor. For my standards anyway. Heavy cruiser. It's by far the slowest ship in my entire fleet. But she has the same guns as my battleships. Let's build 4 of you. Also to replace the loss of the earlier heavy cruisers that I lost on accident. And yeah, there we go. My fleet is redesigned. Finances. I want a new dock. I want new transport ships because apparently either I lost transports or, well, my capacity for transports has increased. Either way, I want new ones. In fact, let's go to a full boost to get a 2% up as quickly as possible. Now let's do some fighting. Just for fun. Light cruiser against torpedo boats. I do not think they will engage, but you never know. As expected, the enemy did not engage. They are cowards. All right. Six transports, 3 escorts. Should be easy enough, right? And we have engaged the enemy. Mind you, this is the first time we are engaging with our new secondary builds. With our new 2-inch guns, Mark IIs. And they are already doing some great work. Ripping into this heavy cruiser. Causing a lot of damage. Heavy cruiser turn. Light cruiser, focus fire on that torpedo boat if you please. This is a bit risky. All guns on the torpedo boat please. This is very risky. Thank you. That was pretty scary actually. That could have ended badly. Yes, sir. Look at that. 5k damage done, 2 damage received. I believe my new guns are working. Look at that, my 2-inchers. Huh, I have done most damage. And that is the power of upgraded ships. Goodbye. 800 victory points. Check. So, another Chinese task force destroyed. We are repairing several ships still. We are still building several ships. Quickly making a check to see. Yeah, look at that. You can be upgraded. And that's about all ships that can be upgraded right now. So, another light cruiser in the refit. 37 active ships. The Russians are down to 66 ships, and they have no more battleships. The Chinese are down to 16 ships. Please surrender. You're only making it hard on yourself. Send out some battleships to deal with this, shall we? The enemy was kind enough to speed things up on her own. A duel. A duel for the ages. The enemy has better guns. Well, she has heavier guns. My guns are light, but they are Mark IIs. Same with my 3-inch and my 2-inch guns. Of course, I also have a speed advantage, but it came at a cost. This ship only has standard bulkheads. And you and I, we know standard bulkheads is bad. Oh, a very good first hit. I have a 12% chance to hit. Wow. Very nice, very nice. Keep on course. Yeah, let's just keep the max speed. Speed is my ally. This is like a battle cruiser. But then heavier. Ding, 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 ding. Fire the machine guns. Look at the amount of damage. The enemy is passing so fast, though, that my 9-inchers cannot keep up. And that is a bit of a shame. However, we have caused a flooding in her stern. She is also with standard bulkhead. So, That was actually kind of scary, by the way, that salvo. I thought she was gonna hit me amidships. Look at that, 4 compartments are flooded right now. Well, 2 are flooded and 2 are fighting the flooding. 9-inchers. Do your thing. Boom! Destroyed her casemate. This Chinese ship. She's ripped apart. Almost all her secondaries on this side are disabled. She only has her main guns in action. But she only has a 1% chance to hit. Still no rangefinder on her. I do. And I don't know. Sinking an enemy battleship in a one-on-one fight without taking any damage yourself, I think that would qualify for a name change on this ship. Oh, that was a bad salvo. Just for shits... I was gonna say for shits and giggles, let's put some HE fire on there. No damage received. Enemy battleship destroyed. Look at that. 1,000 victory points. That was very impressive. Very impressive indeed. As such, I'm naming you to be a hero of the Japanese Empire. The 3rd ship to be granted this honor. The first 2 have done more than 40k damage and neutralized half the Chinese fleet. And this one for neutralizing a battleship without taking damage. I think that is worth it. There we go. Apparently the enemy ship was damaged. That may have something to do with it as well. I do not know. I do know, however, that in 2 months we will be getting new hulls. I want them. I want them, I want them, I want them. All right, we are back. And we have a battleship encountering a convoy. What a lovely convoy ships. It would be a shame if something happened to them. 30 knots. A lot of... I say, what's up with those barrels? Look at the barrels of my secondaries. They feel... It's almost like they're half invisible at that range. Maybe it's me, but... Probably be me. As the enemy light cruiser charges me and fires a torpedo in the wrong direction. All guns off. Ah, she's gonna flood. Damn it. I got there in time. And, whoa! I was gonna say, where are my enemy ships? Well, normally, the game would end. Right now, if I go out of cinematic mode, I will automatically end the game. I'm not going to. I'm going to stay in cinematic mode. And sadly, I have my secondaries turned off. not quite sure what the key bindings are. Because I did not want to kill that cruiser, essentially, so I quickly turned them off. Okay, the number 9 key appears to be my main guns. And there we go. It took me a bit of pressing, but we found them. It's hard to see if the enemy ships are destroyed. She's gone. I think she's gone as well. Or at least almost. This one is trying to screen the sinking ship. And she dies for it. Will this count at the end screen? That is what matters. Finally have the chance to test this. Never had the chance to test it before. I wanted to test it, sure, but I never got the opportunity. And I'm not someone who just, you know, goes to a custom battle, sets up a convoy fight to test it. I'm like, you know, eventually I will run into a convoy and I will get the opportunity. I find that way more fun than to just test things out and crunch numbers. I'm not such a guy. Okay. It's a shame that you cannot, when you hover over it, you cannot see the damage. Only the penetration numbers. Then again, makes sense. And she should be down about now, I think. Boom. Yeah. The guns automatically change target, so let's assume that they all died on me. Strange that I still see 2 ships there, so I might need to turn back on myself in a moment. Let's turn me ship around slowly. My guns have stopped firing. Now they're sinking, alright. Okay, I think we killed the entire convoy. Let's see what happens. No, it does not. Oh, man. I so hoped you would be able to actually count them as kills. Second thing that I wonder, ammo. No, 99% ammo. I think it did not count the ammo fired either. Well, that's fair. That is fair indeed. And we damaged a port for 5,000 damage with that. It's unfortunate that we cannot really see it here. I would like an extra number saying port capacity and damaged capacity or something. That would be kinda nice to have. We have a task force and we have a convoy defense against the Russians. Well, the Russians won't fight me. These might. 15 torpedo boats. Impressive. Let's not, though. Although, we are gonna do it. Not just yet. Let's have a fun building intermezzo. Wouldn't you agree? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you 2 new battleship hulls. Battleship 2 and the semi-dreadnought. Both 15,000 tons. Love it. Let's start with the Battleship 2, shall we? And I would like you to go at least 28 knots. That is a bit much for the weight. Okay. 25 knots is doable. Probably 22 knots where she will say, yeah, this is fine. The speed of these battleships, it must be a bug. I mean, you really should not have ships that fast and that early in the game. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but yeah, let's not. Once again, I'm going to put 9-inch guns on these ships. I think the Mark IIs are substantially better than the Mark I guns, so I want Mark IIs. And in this case, in secondary builds, 3-inch. Can't even put 3-inchers up there. Oh, needs to be 4-inch, right? Yeah. Well, in that case, might as well go with 7. Jesus, these 7-inchers are huge. Huge, I tell you. Let's do this. Yes, I am aware I'm overweight. Now I'm not. Now I am. Now I'm even more. 300 tons to work with. That's not a lot. So let's prioritize for a moment. Gun cotton, please. Let's go with increased AP rounds on this. Soft capped, standard AP rounds. Heavy shells? No, let's stay with standard shells. Anti-torp is not affordable, but the barbettes always will be. Always. That's too much. Alright, 9,000. 12 million for a ship. We cannot afford the crew quarters either. 13. Let's go with a simple 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Oh, that's too much. No, it's not. Let's see. We have a minor 4-weight offset. So let's increase the aft deck a bit. Like so. Aft belts. Like so. And conning tower, there we go. This is not a bad ship. I like her. And she was doing 22 knots. Gee. The semi-dreadnought, what can we do with you? She was doing 22 knots. Let's... I'm not gonna call you Yamato. No, 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 no. A good, strong name. Nothing against it, but... no. I think I'm gonna save that name for a later ship design. 2 funnels essentially on this one. But side guns. Yes, yes, people. We can add side-mounted 9-inch guns on this hull. And in terms of weight, it's not an issue either. So, centerline guns, 9-inch. I would like a forward gun, and I would like an aft gun. I would like to afford this. There we go. No, no, no. 14.9. I need a rangefinder. Okay. I can make her a bit lower. And I have 300 tons to play around with for the casemate guns. Considering the low amount of weight I have remaining. Let's go with small casemate guns. And secondaries. Mark II, a 3-inch secondary. Ooh, I can fit a secondary over there. Yes, please. And let's add another secondary here. What do you guys think? Hold your horses. We might be able to do something more fun as well. Ooh. Oh, that is bad. You cannot use that section for funnels. So you can make the ship bigger, but I don't know. Although that does mean we can add 1 or 2 more 3-inch secondaries. I don't know, I quite like this ship. We could go with a standard crew quarters, or I could add up our bed first, then add the crew quarters. 100 tons remaining. Increased shells? Yes, please. 12-inch main belt. Fore and aft is fine. 1 inch over there. I have a 4 weight offset, so let's increase the aft deck a bit. And let's increase the aft belt tiny bit. Ooh, look at that. 0.6, 0.4, 0.2. Perfectly balanced. With a, well, the pitch is a bit high, the roll is fine, engine efficiency is, well, it just is. Let's keep it at that. Okay, yeah, I think she's fine the way she is. 2 new battleships. Isn't that lovely? And I want 1 of you. And I want 2 of you. I am building so many battleships, it's not even funny. 13. 13 battleships. Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, this episode comes to a close, I think. Next time, we will start off by murdering some torpedo boats and hopefully a heavy cruiser. The Russian fleet is in shambles, the Chinese fleet is non-existing. It has been a pleasure nuking them for you, and I hope I will see you all next time.